Coming up on this edition of Catawba Communities, visit the expanded dental office at Public Health. Information on the City of Newton's pool reopening. Swing Under the Stars is back on Union Square. Get the info from Dana Kaminsky. And Dave Harden talks to Betsy Rosenbaum about all the great things going on at Conover School. All this, plus Did You Know, coming up next on Catawba Communities.
If you're looking for a place to cool off this summer, the City of Newton invites you to visit our municipal swimming pool. The pool opens on Monday, June 11th, and we're excited to offer a quality swimming experience for area residents. Whether you just want to go for a swim, enjoy our water slides, participate in water aerobics, or swimming lessons, the Newton Pool is the place to be. Public swimming will be available Monday through Saturday from 1 to 6 p.m. and Thursday evenings from 6 to 8. You can contact the Newton Recreation Center to find out all the details. We also invite daycare, summer camps, school classes, clubs, and more. Group reservations are required by contacting the Newton Recreation Center. Group swim begins at 10 a.m. each day. If you're planning a birthday party or just an outing with family and friends, the pool is also available to rent for private use on the weekends. We offer 2-hour private rentals from 6 to 8 p.m. on Saturdays and 1 to 5 p.m. on Sundays. Also, if you like to swim a lot, discount punch passes are available, and you can contact the Recreation Center to find out more about that. Of course, no alcoholic beverages will be allowed at our pool, and children ages 0 to 3 must wear some type of flotation device. No diapers will be allowed, and infants must wear plastic undergarments. We're also excited this year to be offering beginner swimming lessons for children ages 6 to 12. Classes are scheduled for June 25th through 28th from 6:30 to 7:15 each evening for only a cost of $40 per child. Students will learn the fundamentals of breathing techniques and swimming strokes, and an American Red Cross certified swimming course instructor will be providing the instruction for the swim lessons. Also, the Parks and Recreation Department is offering water aerobics classes on Monday and Wednesday evenings, beginning June 18th and running until August 1st. The class is designed for those ages 16 and older, and it will run from 6 to 7 p.m. each evening. Cost for the class is only $2 for City of Newton residents and $3 per class for non-residents. This water aerobics class will offer non-weight-bearing exercises that will improve muscular endurance, core strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular conditioning. Water aerobics is a fun form of exercise that burns calories while keeping the body cool, and it's also a great exercise for pregnant women. The pool is expected to remain open through August 12th this season. So if you'd like more information about the City of Newton swimming pool, or if you'd like to schedule a group event or private rental, contact the Newton Recreation Center at 828-695-4317. Or you can also find more information on the city's website at www.newtonnc.gov. Come on down to the City of Newton swimming pool.
Are you ready for some football? The Newton Parks and Recreation Department will begin registration for youth football leagues on Monday, May 7th. Registration will continue through Friday, August 10th. Late registration for Mighty Mites and Batman leagues only will be July 23rd to August 17th. All new participants must have a birth certificate on file and/or visit the Newton Recreation Center for a registration packet. There is a $30 non-resident fee, non-refundable, for each player who is not a resident of the City of Newton. Please note that registration is limited in each league. Once a league is full, registrants will be put on a waiting list. For more information, visit the Newton Parks and Recreation Department at 23 South Brady Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 828-695-4317 or visit newtonnc.gov.
Hello and welcome to the Catawba County Public Health Dental Practice. I am so excited to be standing in our newly renovated facility. By doubling this space, as well as making other improvements to our practice, we have greatly enhanced the experience and service delivery to our patients and families. The practice is open and enrolling new patients ages 1 to 21, and we welcome the opportunity to serve you. In 1995, Catawba County Public Health Dental Practice, along with community partners and local dentists, have really made a significant impact in the oral health of children and youth in Catawba County. Currently, we are outpacing North Carolina. 62% of our 5th grade students have sealants, and over the past 5 years, dental decay in children entering kindergarten has decreased 42%. But still, there is work to do to achieve our goal of eliminating dental disease in children in Catawba County. A large number of low-income children and youth ages 1 to 20 are not receiving routine dental care and prevention services, and even a larger gap in care exists for children under 5. By increasing the space in our facility to serve more children and improving our ability to serve children and youth ages 1 to 21, the Catawba County Dental Practice aims to do our part to ensure all children and youth in Catawba County have access to dental services so they can enjoy a lifetime of healthy smiles.
Not only would we like to help lots of new patients in our new larger space, we'd also like for the families that we currently serve to be really proud of the practice that they're coming to. Of course, we do have a lot of space to share since we've gone from having 3 to 6 operatory rooms, and we've also increased the size of our waiting area. Additionally, we have updated our equipment to help to make our patients' visits more efficient, and we'll also be able to offer more services. One of those services will include digital x-rays. This means we'll have less radiation exposure for our patients. We'll also be able to take panoramic x-rays. This means that we don't have to send our patients anywhere else for this particular service. In fact, being able to provide comprehensive services at one place is part of the dental home model. We want our families to be able to be seen in our practice from the age of 1 all the way through age 21, so that our patients can start receiving routine dental care early and begin to build that healthy foundation of a positive dental experience. We also have new computer software that will also help our patients. Plus, it'll help our staff to be more efficient. We'll be able to better track services and treatment plans to remind our patients if they need to come back for treatment or if they need to come back for a 6-month recall visit.
Our dental practice's #1 goal, of course, is prevention. We want to not only educate our patients, but we also want to educate our parents and our caregivers. It's very important that we educate not only the patient, but the parent on, or the caregiver on, the proper way to brush and floss, and also, proper eating habits. Those are also very important things. With our new education toothbrushing area, we will be able to do that. We'll be able to take the patient into that area and show them how to properly brush their teeth. There's a mirror in there where they can actually look at themselves in the mirror and brush. And also we'll be able to show them how to properly floss and be able to take the parents or the caregiver in there and show them that also. Those are very important things, and that's one of our top goals of our dental practice.
Remember, we're accepting new patients 1 to 21 years of age with Medicaid or Health Choice, and would love to share our new space with you.
Call us today for an appointment. You can reach us at 828-695-5778 or go to the Catawba County Government website. Click on Dental Health. We would love the opportunity to help your child.
Baker's Mountain Park is located on the highest elevation point in Catawba County. The park features 189 acres of forest with nearly 6 miles of trail to explore. You will experience a variety of wildlife and plants that are native to the North Carolina mountains. Abundant wildlife, rare plants, and mixed hardwood forests comprised primarily of chestnut oak and mountain laurel make the park a refreshingly different recreation opportunity than can be found at a lower elevation. If the hike seems too intense, sit back and entertain friends or family in one of the picnic shelters near the park office. The park gives Southwest Catawba County a passive recreation facility, fulfilling a need in one of the county's fastest growing areas. Open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., For more information, visit CatawbaCountyNC.gov.
People who know me or know about me know that I've spent more than 50 years with a disability from a birth defect. One of many people trying to show that people with birth defects and disabilities can make a place in the world and be successful. And that's what happens every day here at the Conover School. And I'm really pleased to be joined by Betsy Rosenbaum, who's the principal of Conover School. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for coming to our school.
First of all, just tell those people watching a little bit more about the basic mission of Conover School. What happens here?
Conover School is a public separate school for students with moderate to severe disabilities. We serve students from Hickory Public Schools, Newton Conover City Schools, and Catawba County Schools. And so students who need a different setting so that they can access their education will come here to get instruction with academics and functional skills as well. Our students are ages 3 to 22, and we have 3 preschool classes, 5 elementary, 4 middle school classes, and 4 high school classes. So our students can actually stay in high school until they're 22 years of age.
Now, what are some of the challenges that the students and staff are facing here? I have a sense that the things that happened 50 years ago when I was the first child mainstreamed in the Hickory City Schools were different from what's happening now. What are some of the challenges you face?
Well, we have the challenge of teaching our students functional skills as well as academic skills. And at Conover School, we're able to help our students access their education through so many different materials and therapists and people who are certified to work with students like ours. We try to drill down to every student's individual needs through what's called an IEP, an Individualized Education Plan. And through that IEP, we set goals for our students based on their needs and their abilities, and we hope that they are able to be successful in those areas so that we can scaffold them up to being as independent as possible. And that's really our mission here, is reaching for independence. We want our students to be independent with communication, with self-help skills, with academic skills, so that they can function in our environment. And really, when they walk in the doors here, our goal is to help them transition back out the door to be successful in society, just as you were referring to.
I think that's something else that I sort of have a frame of reference for. Very early on, I got some counseling to think about what I could do. If my legs won't support me, what can I use? Well, perhaps it's my brain and my communications ability. So spent some time in radio and now with the county government. So I'm wondering if you have any sort of job counseling or sort of training opportunities for students here if they're preparing for what they may want to do.
I really feel like our program is set up to help students to be successful in the community. We do what's called community-based instruction. And when students reach the age of 14, they have what's called a transition plan. And in that plan, they have skills that they're working on vocationally, with communication, with social skills, with self-help skills. They actually even have goals for where they're going to live when they grow up. And so we work with those skills to get them out into the community and help them develop those skills. Some students work on things such as recycling, sorting trash, and doing some of those types of janitorial skills here. Other students are out in the community working at local barbershops, sweeping up hair, stacking shampoos and conditioners. We have students that go out to the corner table up in Newton and serve food to the homeless. We have students who go out to a food bank and actually pack backpacks for students who are in need of food over the weekends, and we send backpacks home. We even send students out to Buffalo Bill's Animal Park to fill up the feed bags to help feed the animals when people come by to visit the park. So we've got our kids out in the community. They run the mail to all the Newton Conover City Schools with the courier system every week. They're just very active in the community, and we're wanting to help them to develop skills, be it socially, you know, with their fine motor skills, their gross motor skills, and just develop themselves so that they have some skills in their back pocket that they can use when they transition out of here. And of course, once they get to that age where they're ready to graduate, then we're looking at what programs are available for them. We just had a parents' night last Tuesday night in which we had over 17 different groups come out and tell our parents about what the next steps would be after Conover School. So we're really trying to help them, again, to be as independent as possible once they leave us.
With the students here having special needs, I know that means staff and teachers and you have to have some special training for a wide variety of things. Is that correct?
We are trained in adaptive curriculum. Our students here have adapted standards. So our teachers do, of course, go to college and major in special education, but they have a special certification in working with curriculum that's been adapted for the needs of our students. We also have a 3-to-8 ratio in every classroom, which is a wonderful thing about Conover School. There are 8 students in each room, but each classroom also has a teacher and 2 teacher assistants in the room to assist with those self-help care skills, feeding skills, toileting skills, and the like. So we also have a wonderful array of therapists that work with us. We work with occupational therapists, physical therapists, speech therapists, and even vision specialists to help with our students' needs. So it's really nice to have all of that support here, and something that our parents enjoy as well, because they have a network of people that they can talk to and use as resources when they're working on their students' needs. The great thing about our school as well is that it really is a family environment. A lot of our teachers and staff members work with our students after school, and some have even taken them in as their own children and have adopted them into their own family. So there are years and years of family traditions here because people have taken these children not only to be their own here at school, but to take them home in the evenings and on the weekends and spend some time with them. So we have a nice just a nice history of what our children's needs are. And the difference between our school maybe and a regular setting is that we really have to work closely with their caretakers at home. And we need to know what their skills are, what their needs are, and that's everything from what their medications are to their needs for clothing and toileting, and you know, they may have disorders that go beyond just what we're taking care of here in the academic setting. So it's important that we're communicating all the time with the folks that take care of our kids after they leave us. So sometimes the lines are kind of gray because we take on their needs not only in the school setting but also in the home setting. So it's a great family environment, and we think about the whole child and care about the development of the whole child, as you know, in general. So we have a lot of wonderful people here. The extra credentials they have, if not from a classroom or from the heart. I really think this is a mission that a lot of our staff has taken on. It's not just that I want a teaching job, it's that I want an avocation, not just a vocation. You know, and I feel very strongly that our teachers feel that way.
Well, it sounds like a lot of wonderful things happening here at the Conover School, and it's a great resource for the community. So I really appreciate you taking time with us today to tell us a little bit more about the school.
Thank you for having an interest in our school. It's a wonderful place to be.
We'll have more Catawba Communities right after this. So one of the things we've already noticed today is there are things they do outside the school. Field trips today. Do you know where they were going?
Going to the Discovery Place, and then another group was going to see a play. So we try to get them out in the community as much as possible. You know, it's important for us as well as the community members to see.
Hickory Tavern existed as a municipality as of the first Monday in January 1870. December 18, 1873, the charter of Hickory Tavern was annulled by the enactment of a charter of the town of Hickory. Hickory became a city by legislative act of March 11, 1889.
What is the future of public power?
I think the future of public power is very good. If you look at the premise of why public power even exists today, which is local control for the citizens, a service, I think that's going to continue into the future. I think people genuinely see the value of that. We know we have challenges with rates and costs, but we also know the service is excellent, it's reliable, and in times of emergency, in times of restoration, nobody beats the cities. So I do think while we have challenges, I think public power is here to stay. I think the original premise why public power exists is still good today and will continue into the future.
For more information, visit www.electricities.com.
I'm Dana Kaminsky, the Communications Specialist for the City of Hickory. And today I'm going to be talking with Connie Kincaid, the Executive Director for the Hickory Downtown Development Association. As well as in a little bit, we're going to be speaking with Rick Klein, the band leader for the Hickory Jazz Orchestra. And today we're going to be talking about the Swinging Under the Stars event. Connie, can you tell us a little bit about that event?
Yes, we'd love to. It'll be happening here on Union Square in downtown Hickory on Sunday, May the 27th, which is the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
And it, as I said, is a tribute to the big band era, and we celebrate and honor our veterans on that day. And this event was the brainchild of Rick Klein, and he did it for a year and then came to Hickory Downtown Development Association and said, please partner with us.
Okay.
And we've been very fortunate that we've had fabulous partners for this event. The Old Hickory Tap Room has been a supporter from the very beginning. Of course, the City of Hickory lets us use their property to host the community here. And then the Catawba County Arts Council is, the United Arts Council is a very strong supporter as well.
Okay.
So it's a wonderful event. People start gathering around 5 p.m. on Sunday, and we start the music about 6:30.
That's a lot of fun. A lot of people gather.
It is. A lot of people gather. Our local restaurants are here with food, so you can bring box lunches out or eat at any of our outdoor dining areas. It's a wonderful event.
A lot of people dance?
Yes, they do. It's fabulous. And we found that we work with our retirement community, and retirement homes bring van loads of their guests or their residents to the event, and it's very...
I bet they enjoy that.
Yes, they do, and we all do.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful event for the community to gather.
Connie, I heard there's something about an award. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Oh, yes. 2 years ago, the North Carolina Department of Commerce Main Street Center recognized Swinging Under the Stars as the best downtown event in North Carolina.
Wow, that's a huge
So
award.
we're very proud of that.
That's exciting.
Yes, and it just goes to show that when the community comes together and has a good time, that people recognize that and makes them want to come and be a part of it.
Tell us a little bit about that cannon and what happened to it, and where is it at, what's happening with that cannon that night?
Well, the cannon, which is a World War I howitzer, was put on Union Square years and years and years ago. And with all of the construction with our market pavilion, we've taken the cannon and it is being completely refurbished according to National Guard standards. Just before Swinging Under the Stars, it will come back to Union Square. It's got a nice new place it's going to sit, thanks to city crews. And we're partnering with the American Legion. They're going to bring out their color guard and do their Memorial Day ceremonies just before Swinging Under the Stars, and we'll rededicate the cannon on Union Square.
Okay, so it's the same day, same night, just right before the event.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, that's a great way to reintroduce that cannon back to the community.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Connie, for telling us more about that event. Sounds like it's going to be a great event.
Thank you for inviting us, and we look forward to seeing you on May the 27th for Swinging Under the Stars.
I will definitely be there. And we'll be back with Rick Klein. He's going to talk a little bit more about the musicians that'll be at the event. Now, Connie, tell me a little bit more about the cannon and so what they took.
The City of Hickory, along with the Kiwanis Clubs of Catawba County, have scheduled May 19th as the official playground opening and dedication. The community is invited to be a part of the ribbon-cutting ceremonies beginning at 11 a.m. that day at the playground. Members of the Kiwanis Club will be grilling hot dogs and hamburgers, providing freshly popped kettle corn, and offering a variety of other activities and entertainment at the grand opening and ribbon-cutting ceremony.
And now we're here with Rick Klein. Rick, I'm excited to talk with you about this event. Tell me a little bit about the musicians part of the event and what's going to be happening.
The Hickory Jazz Orchestra is a big band that plays music from the Glenn Miller era. We first began as a group for the very first Swinging Under the Stars, which was 5 years ago. We decided to stay together and continue performing as a group. The musicians in this area are all from this area. Okay. Some of these musicians are world-renowned musicians, but they're made up largely of local band directors, local educators, musicians, and the group is an 18-piece big band, and we're talking 5 saxes, trombones, trumpets, rhythm section, and vocals. So it's quite a unique group for this, for this area. This year, the Swinging Under the Stars will be bringing in 3 other bands. Those are 2 high school jazz bands and a middle school band.
Oh, wow.
The Maiden High School, Bandy's High School, and Northview Middle School jazz bands will be performing on this year's Swinging Under the Stars.
So do they perform separately, or do they perform all together?
They're gonna perform separately.
Okay.
Separately, yeah. So, and it will be swing dancing.
That's
so
a lot
it
of fun.
it is, and if you've ever seen swing dancing, it is it's a lost art form, I guess you can say. It's definitely a family-friendly style of dancing, and the music that we'll be performing will be that of the swing era from the 40s. Largely in part.
Thank you, Rick, for that information. It sounds like it's going to be a fun event, and the musicians have fun with it as well.
We do.
Great. Thank you. And I'm going to be back in a minute to talk about the naming contest, but I did want to remind everybody, please don't forget to bring your chairs to this event. And also, if you want some more information on the event, go to downtownhickory.com or hickorync.gov. The City of Hickory is asking the community to help us name this structure. Of course, the Farmers Market is housed at Union Square, but along with that, there'll be other great events, music events, Swinging Under the Stars, as well as numerous other activities for people to gather at this new structure. So help us name it, be creative, go to hickoryspeaks.com to submit your name, or you can also pick up forms at the Patrick Beaver Memorial Library or at the Ridgeview Library, as well as at Hickory City Hall. You can also check out hickorync.gov quick links, and you can get more information there.
Thanks for watching Catawba Communities, airing every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. with new episodes airing the first Tuesday of the month.